Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this line art effect in Blender. But first I would like to thank all for subscribing and for the support on the first video. It's almost reaching 10,000 views. So thank you all for the support and let's get started. Okay, please open your Pokeball file. If you haven't created one, please follow the steps on one of our videos where I show you how to create one. Also, you can download this file from the link below from my video where I show you how to download it. Okay, so now let's get started. Shift A and create a grease pencil blank and rename it black line, or you can keep it the same. This is just to keep track. Add a modifier, line art, and now we need a target layer and a material. Go into the grease pencil, create your layer. I'm also going to name this black line. Go into the materials, create a material, name it black. Perfect. Now go back into the line art modifier and click on the target layer and then the material. In the source type, select object and choose the Pokeball. Now, as you can see, nothing's happening. That's because you need a camera in the scene. If you have a camera, you're gonna see some effects, but I'm going to create one. Shift A, camera, and then press 0 on the number pad. Go into views. If you're not seeing this display, press N. Or click on the arrow, and then in the views property, lock view, camera to view, and then you can zoom out. There we go. Now we can see the Pokeball. It's a little bit sluggish, so I'm gonna click on the Pokeball and I'm gonna disable the subdivision modifier, also on the button, just for faster viewport display. Now if we click render, we're gonna see that our scene has no lights, but are also the lines are messed up. Okay, I'm looking for a flat look, kind of like a sticker, and for that I'm going to go into the render, click render engine and go into the workbench, select flat, and then go into your viewport shading, and we're gonna have a flat look. The line is still messed up and we lost our color. Let's fix the line first. Select the black line and then go into object properties, viewport display, and front. Now the colors. Select the Pokeball, go into materials, viewport display, color. Make sure you selected the right one. The bottom, we want it all the way white, metal, kind of soft shade like that. And then for the red, kind of red like this. The button is not taking any effect, but we're gonna come back to it. And that is because they are separate objects, the button and the Pokeball. Right, we're gonna unify it and it's gonna come together. Now, select your black line grease pencil and go into the modifier, and let's take off the grease, the intersection, leave this one on and this one on as well. So as you can see, this one is not taking any effect yet, but we're getting the border from the material. Perfect. Now for the style, it's at 25. I'm gonna have it at 15. Excellent. One of the steps left is to unify the button and the Pokeball. So I'm gonna click on the button and then shift click on the Pokeball, and I'm gonna do a Control J to join them as a one object. And then I'm going to, before doing this, I'm gonna go back to this. So now what we can see is that the button is not getting the roundness all the way. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna press tab and I'm gonna go to the side and I'm going to click here. Actually, I selected the loop cut, and then I click on the button, and we're getting an edge like around there. Actually, let's do right here. Okay. Now, go into your select box or any other select tool and press Alt Shift and click on the metal line right here of the button. Go into the edge, click on the edge, grease, and scroll your mouse all the way to the right. Now we see that no effect is taking place yet, so click again and go into Mark Freestyle Edge. Awesome. Now for these jagged edges, I'm going to enable again the subdivision modifier. Perfect. Another thing that I'll fix is the whirl. So I'm gonna change this to a lighter color. Let's have it kind of blue for contrast. And as you can see, it's still kind of gloomy. The whites are off. So for that, go into the render properties and then color management. Select on view transform and then click on standard. And the difference, you get a more lively colors in standard. Okay, so I want to make this look like a sticker. Right now we have the black outline, but not the white one. I'm going to duplicate this object here, Shift-D, click, and I'm going to rename the grease pencil that I duplicated to white line. Okay. And now go into the colors, add a new color, and let's make it white. Name it white. And I'm also going to remove the black one. So one thing that we can notice right off the bat is that it's kind of a cool effect, but it's kind of cutting out this section here. And that is because the black outline we got removed. So we can see right here, color target, choose white. And also because we have enabled the use lights if you go into your object data. So now we can see the white outline. Next, go back into the thickness and let's do 30. And the next step is to disable the edge mark material, and you can leave the contour on. Go into the objects property and deselect in front. That's going to take it to the back, but not all the way to the back. We have this kind of cool lines here, which is, it's a cool effect if you want that. I don't want to see them, so I'm going to go and click on the Pokeball and then go into objects property and click on in front. I'm also gonna go back to the white grease pencil and increase the thickness to 50. Awesome. As of right now, it looks great. I'm going to increase the line. Oh, by the way, you can hardly see it, but the button color is off. If we go into, click on the Pokeball, go into materials and click on the button, just make sure that's all the way up. Now we want the nice shadow. If you go into render properties and enable the shadow, we're gonna get a shadow, but it has this kind of like a transition smooth. Click on the shadow settings. I cannot see what it says here, but anyways, enable this all the way to 100 to 1 and then decrease the opacity here. And as you can see, you get kind of that style and you can render at any angle. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for supporting me. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.